96 Suzuki Katana 600. GSXF 600, as they say, with chassis codes and motor stuff makes you sound cool. This bike's got 24,000 K on it. I've only driven it a couple thousand, but everything works really great. This tire was on it when I got it. It's a Kenda Cruiser. It's like 80% new. The front tire was worn out when I got it. So I put on this Michelin Road Pilot 3, which is supposedly like the best tire you can get for rain performance, for dry. It's got a ton of grip, especially because I was learning how to drive. It's nice to have the most amount of grip. The bike's got some scratches on the fairings. Someone dropped it before I got it, but it was less expensive because of that, which was fine. The front's a little dated, but you don't really notice that when you're driving it. Really, it's in really good shape overall. Sort of done everything to make it reliable. What's it like to ride this thing, you say? Is this suitable for me as a beginner? I was looking at getting a Korean 250, you say. I say, that's nice. It's nice to start on. 26 horsepower. It's enough. This bike has 86 horsepower. And you're like, oh my god. Am I going to be killed on the highway with this Hayabusa speed? Soar like an eagle, crash into cars? Not at all. You can drive this car, bike, slow all the time. You can poodle around at 3,000 RPM, 2,000 RPM. It's completely fine. It really makes power over like 8,000. The thing is that you get pretty bored of a slower starter bike right away, and then you gotta sell it, get something new. This bike is plenty fast. They say you can run mid 11 seconds on this thing. It's pretty fast once you get going. I mean, fast is a relative term compared to bikes with 1,000 cc's this and that, and people driving around with t-shirts on, crashing their super fast bikes. Honestly, I don't even know what 1,000 would be like, or 1,300. You'd be crazy. Because this bike is fast. It's still faster than most cars. Anyways, it's in really good shape. The kilometers are pretty low. I'm not really asking much for it. I'd like to keep it. I just have a lot of stuff and I don't really have as much time to ride it. It'd be better for someone else. What's some cool stuff about this bike? This bike was basically the fancier sport model, sort of trimmed down for an affordable model. The engine is air oil cooled, so there's no water cooling system in it to mess things up. So supposedly they're very reliable. It's been great for me. It's got dual front brakes on it, like a real sport bike. A lot of budget-minded bikes now usually just come with front discs. This thing has a lot of braking power. It's a little bit heavy, but the heaviness adds to a lot of stability on the road. And you're not exactly, most people aren't doing track days on these things anyway, so the lightness just adds to skittering over bumps and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my experience with this bike. I think it looks pretty good. Oh yeah, and to keep down wind buffeting, I got this double bubble windshield on it. The last one was painted black. It'd be super cool stealth fighter, but didn't work that well. So this thing, the airflow comes sort of over the top, helps on the highway. I made really good mileage in it. It's supposed to be like mid 40s. If you drive slower, you can get better than that. Gearbox is great. Everything works great on this bike. It's just an older bike. It's been scratched up a bit, but seat's good, battery's good, everything's good. Anyway, such ends the review of this 96 Katana 600 I have for sale. Somebody should snap it up. It's super fine.